If you want to know the fastest way to maximize your porter grades and shelter relationships, you are in the right place. I'll be giving 3 of the best and fastest methods to farm likes along with the best strategies for you to get the maximum gains possible. So ultimately, you can reach 5-star relationships with shelters and unlock the best gear in the game as fast as possible. Method 1 is taking advantage of the optimal manual delivery and order stacking. What this means is maximizing the number of deliveries that you accept before heading to your desired shelter. Like for example, I want to max out my relationship levels with a musician. What I will do is access my main menu and go to orders and access the search tab. Then I will select the musician as a delivery or the report destination. The system will automatically pull off the locations where you can get the standard orders from. Like for example here, I can have one standard order from Western Observatory and another one from West Fort Knott. What I will do next is fast travel to Western Observatory and accept the order manually. Then drive all the way to West Fort Knott to accept the second order. Then finally, I will head to the musician to complete the orders. Using this strategy, you will be limiting the backtracking by a ton and save a lot of time, rather than going back and forth between shelters, which takes a lot of effort and time. Another example is you just delivered a package to a certain shelter. Always make it a habit to check the terminal if you can make deliveries on the nearby shelters while you are on your way back to the Magellan or to other destination. Chances are there are multiple orders that you can complete along the way. By now, you already know that the health or state of the package mostly determines the delivery rank you receive when you complete that certain order. The higher the rank, the more likes you get. So take your time and make the best effort to protect your cargo from being damaged. Like for example here, I purposely damaged my cargo so I got an A rank when I completed the order. Although some of the standard orders will require Sam to deliver the order within a limited time and others will have requirements to get the highest rank. Standard orders only require that the cargo is in good condition or the cargo's condition is above 95% to get S rank. However, there are other factors that can increase your likes on top of the likes that you will be getting from the delivery itself. Like for example, in this clip, I was not detected by any hostile entity along the road and received an additional 100 likes. And there are many more bonus factors like this in the game. But the condition of the package is king and is the one that you should be paying attention to. If you are getting value so far, subscribe to the channel. Liking the video and engaging in the comments helps me a lot. Join our Discord server and discuss role-playing games such as this, and I appreciate your support. Lost cargoes, as the name implies, are lost deliveries that you can find in the field. You will be getting likes as well when you deliver the lost cargoes to its respective shelters. But for you to deliver tons of these, you need to know how to farm these lost cargoes. There are 5 ways to farm lost cargoes in the game. The first is raiding bandit camps, and oftentimes, these lost cargoes are hidden in mule boxes. There are multiple mule boxes in a bandit camp, so make sure to check them all. Not just in raid camps but across the world as well. You will be finding lost cargoes here and there, so it is advisable to always travel with an off-roader and get every single lost cargo you come across for later use, so stash it in the off-roader every time you encounter one. I do have a way to stack lost cargoes pretty fast later on, so stay tuned for that. But the idea is to get every lost cargo you find in the field, regardless of whose shelter it belongs to, and this will make sense later on. The third method of farming lost cargo is by manually visiting a shelter's location and carefully scanning the area. Most of the time, you will be finding a lot of lost cargo that belongs to the designated shelter for that area. There will still be chances that you will be getting lost cargoes that do not belong to the current shelter that you are targeting. But it's okay, and as I mentioned, get everything you can since we are stacking it. BT areas or beach things areas are another good place to find lost cargoes, but of course, there are danger involved. But as long as you are equipped with a firearm, there's nothing to worry about. I have advised to always use the off-roader when out in the field or when farming lost cargoes since it has an absurd amount of weight capacity. Plus, you will be unlocking the heavy machine guns and sticky cannon vehicle attachments later on. Specifically, when you complete the story mission, deliver Necrobios to F2 South Distribution Center. You can accept this mission from the Northern Environmental Observatory, and as mentioned, you can't miss this because it is part of the main scenario. The sticky cannon conveniently gets the lost cargo for you when you are on the hunt, making the lost cargo farming process much easier, faster, and efficient. The last and the best source of lost cargoes is actually your terminal's shared locker. I mentioned this a lot in my beginner guide, but essentially, take your shared lockers as online storage for other players in the game that you can access. Since there are a lot of players entrusting their lost cargoes for various reasons, you can get them all instead for your own use and quickly stash them in your private locker. Pay great attention to this one. Make it a habit to always check every terminal that you come across while delivering cargoes and get all of the lost cargoes that a shared locker has. If you are accessing the terminal in a shelter, stash all of them first in your off-roader, then transfer all of the lost cargoes you just collected to your own private locker in the Magellan. Even the Magellan's shared locker, people also stores a lot of lost cargo in here. So again, it should be part of your daily activities to always check all terminals in every shelter possible, including the Magellan, and get all the lost cargoes available and stash all of them in your private locker in the Magellan. By taking advantage of all of the sources that I mentioned so far when farming lost cargoes, you'll be surprised how fast it is to stash a lot of lost cargoes to an insane amount. Just look how much I have here without really spending that much of an effort. Plus, delivering lost cargoes for players will get you additional likes as well, and that is the system's design. So if you manage to stash a lot of lost cargoes, it is time to deliver the said cargoes to their respective shelters. You can easily use the Magellan to hop over from point to point to deliver lost cargoes, and this will save you a lot of time. Keep in mind that the likes that you will be getting after turning in these lost cargoes are not affected even if you use fast travel with the Magellan. Just look at how insane the likes that you can get from lost cargoes alone, and you'll be maxing your shelter relationship fast if you do this consistently. If you find the previous method crazy, what if I told you that there is an even better and insane method? This method will incorporate standard orders and lost cargo in bulk, then deliver it all in one sweep to gain tons of likes. This is possible by using the Magellan's fast travel to gain the fastest like hourly gains in the game. This method is pretty simple, and since you already know how lost cargo and standard orders work, it is time to take advantage of both types of deliveries to gain like fast. I will be guiding you step by step to make this method work, but first is pick the shelter that you want to level up. In my example here, I love to improve my relationship with Peter Gates at the Western Environmental Observatory. Then I will access the search order feature that I just showed you in this guide and filter the search for Western Observatory. I will then pick an order that is easy to complete with the use of fast travel. For this instance, I will accept and deliver a music record from the musician. I picked this order since it can be completed easily with the Magellan's fast travel. Since I know that I need to visit the musician to get the order, I will now head to the Magellan and access fast travel and get the order from the musician. After getting the order, head back to the Magellan and fast travel to the key location, and for this instance, it's the Western Observatory. After arriving at the destination, I will get all of my lost cargoes that I stashed over time, and in this case, I am collecting all of the lost cargoes that belongs to the Western Observatory. You are seeing that I am getting a lot in here, and by now, you already know how to stash lost cargoes fast if you are following the guide so far. After getting all of the lost cargoes that you have for the specific settlement, head to the terminal and deliver the standard order and all of the lost cargoes that you hoarded. You will be getting a Magellan grade since you've used fast travel, resulting in lower like gains from the standard order alone. But watch your likes go skyrocket from the lost cargoes, and it is simply insane. And for this instance, I received 649 likes alone from the lost cargo. Another example is look how many likes that I gained from the lost cargo from this instance. Getting 600 plus is simply a lot. But hey Samurai, are we wasting points since we are getting the Magellan grade and not getting S rank since we use fast travel? I hear you asking, my dear viewer. The main purpose of this last method is not to gain the highest rank possible, but to give you an avenue to spam lost cargo deliveries anywhere in the world if you already collected a lot of them. The standard orders likes are just a mere bonus on top of the likes that you are getting from the lost cargoes, because remember, lost cargoes delivery results are not affected by fast travel. Another thing is, people mention that likes are substantial when doing manual deliveries, like 10 times better or 10 times the amount of likes compared when having the Magellan grade as delivery results. This is simply not true and just a myth. I've tested this on a specific order and see what's really the difference. Take this for instance. The food sample manual delivery that you will get from the musician will grant you 264 likes with a Legends of Legends rank, plus 100 likes from not being detected by hostiles. So in total, you'll be getting 364 likes if you deliver it manually. If you access fast travel and get a Magellan grade from the same order, you'll be getting 132 likes and another 100 points of not getting detected, which is insane since you only use fast travel. So that's 232 likes in total, which is only 132 short compared to the manual delivery. This difference can easily be disregarded, and remember, the lost cargo likes are the banger here and not the standard orders. Standard orders likes are just bonuses as mentioned. The main purpose of the last method is to give you an easy access to complete orders easily, especially if you just want to improve your shelter relationships while you are advancing the story and not completely focus on the grind wherever you are in the map. Not to mention that standard orders have cooldowns, so the more you are not doing them and let them rot in shelters, the more you are losing likes per hour. So it is better to complete these easy standard order deliveries along with lost cargos if your main goal is to just gain likes fast and not to rank. But what if you just started the game and want to have the perfect start possible? These tips will get you up to speed and save you from the common mistakes in the game. Click on this video and I will catch you on the next one.